Hey guys, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Noah. Noah, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we are going live in like 2 minutes. Can you start your intro in at 12:55?
After that illegal kickoff, Susquehanna a couple of fumble, then Colosado made the game-winning field goal, 32-yarder.
Coming into or
Welcome to week number 4 of the Division III NCAA football season. My name is Kyle Sauer. I'll be your referee.
we got the coin flip now coming out.
Joining us today is Mike Rivera Sr., and he's actually going to flip our coin when it comes to that top, okay? West New England, you're the visitors. What's your call? What'd you say? The call is heads, okay? Mike, if you do the honors. It is a tail. Susquehanna, you've won the toss. You go first in the second half. You want to do football, correct? And you want to kick which direction? Susquehanna has won the toss. Has elected to defer to the second half.
Yep, and that is the best thing that you could get to start off this game. Obviously, you want to always get that ball at half, and especially being if the Riverhawks end up being down here early, then at halftime they could route another comeback win.
Again, the ball something you see a lot of teams do after winning a coin toss. They get a quick start in the second half, either they're up and they can extend the lead, or they're down and they can start clawing back.
Through those years, he became known for his passion for managing the game, respecting coaches and players, and working closely with his crew to do their job with confidence. Although each game was approached with the utmost professionalism, Michael's intention was to always find enjoyment in football. He loved the game, he loved the atmosphere, and he loved the camaraderie. Michael passed away July of 2023. To the very end, his family and fellow officials were by his side, talking, reminiscing, football and their times together. Michael's presence will be sorely missed, but his love for the game will inspire us for years to come. In remembering Michael today, let's all share the excitement of game day. And at this time, please rise, remove your caps, and face the flag as we honor America with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner by the Susquehanna University Stadium Band.
And we are now back at Susquehanna University, where your Riverhawks take on the Western New England University Golden Bears. At the if you're just tuning in at the coin toss, Susquehanna decided to defer and will kick off to start this game. And the starting defensive unit for Susquehanna is going to be number 0, Jake Schultes at defensive end. Cam Noble, number 50, at nose guard. Brian Layton, number 93, at defensive tackle. Your Hawk will be number 32, Josh Buck. The Will linebacker will be Drew Robinson. The Mike will be Garrett Carter. The Star will be Josh Parsons. And now we are getting underway. Susquehanna kicks off for a touchback, and now the Golden Bears will take over or take their first drive of the game at the 25-yard line. Finishing up the starting defensive unit for Susquehanna, cornerback Josh Lassane and Stephen Williams, the third, will both start at quarterback. Your hero will be Keith Green, and free safety Andrew Wells. As it looks like number 11 for the Golden Bears, DeAndre Harris. Or no, sorry, number 13, Greg Perry. Rushes for a gain of 5. And that is a big gain for the Golden Bears early on here, where their quarterback, Conrad Swanson, breaks away for about a 70-yard gain there.
Seems we're going to know how we want to keep this Susquehanna defense on the field and not allow any quick subs.
Yeah, that is one thing that this Golden Bears offense does, is keep the defense on its heels. As the pass from Swanson is incomplete.
I believe that was to Greg Perry again.
It does look that way.
No.
No.
Tyler Borlott. He was their leading yards receiving wide receiver against St. Lawrence.
Swanson in the shotgun motion. Swanson keeps it. And we'll get a gain of about 4.
Tackled there by Rowe Jr.
The Golden Bears slowing it a bit down here. And now as we get 3rd and 6 here for the Golden Bears on the Susquehanna 10-yard line. Keith Green with the interception at the goal line there, but there is a flag at the beginning of the play.
It looks like everybody will believe this will be on the defense.
And that's going to be Gary Rowe Jr. offsides for Susquehanna here. That is a heartbreak in this first drive of the game.
I believe it's Josh Parsons, excuse me.
Josh Parsons, yes. But now, 3rd and 2 for the Golden Bears. Swanson keeps it and stumbles, unable to get the first down for the Golden Bears, losing about half a yard.
Looks like he was just unable to keep. Looked like he was supposed to hand that ball off, but just wasn't unable to keep the ball in his hands and fumbled it.
And now the field goal unit will come out for the Golden Bears. Kicker number 36, Andrew Havens. And his kick is good, and the Golden Bears, in their first drive of the game, take the lead 3-0. 2:11 now left in this first quarter, and Susquehanna will get a chance to answer back in their first drive of the game. Excuse me, that is 12:39 left in the first quarter as Susquehanna will receive the kickoff now. Golden Bears getting their kickoff unit out early.
As we'll get a chance to watch the Riverhawk offense.
Yeah,
Towards 17 points in the last 409 against Senior Portland there.
this Riverhawk offense, big number of points in that fourth quarter there. That they have an average of 31.67 points per game so far coming into this. Pretty even matchup in offense and defense between these two teams as points go. And now the kickoff.
Returned by Kyle Howes, I believe.
And Howes returns it to the 30-yard line for the Riverhawks, and that's where they'll start their first drive of this game. Your starting offense for your Riverhawks is number 14, Josh Ehrlich at quarterback, Tommy Grabowski at running back, Rowan Hershey at tight end, Kyle Howes at receiver, Jacob Erb at receiver, Eddie Nugent at receiver. Left tackle is Nick Gonzalez, left guard is Mark Custer, center is Eli Cantor, right guard is Rob Earlman, and right tackle is Hunter Shimko. Grabowski getting the handoff on that first play of the game for Susquehanna offensively, getting a 10-yard gain, moving those chains for a first down.
Last week, Grabowski had 100 yards and 1 touchdown against Senior Portland.
Yeah, that is his first 100-yard game in his college career. And Howes catches the wide receiver screen for a gain of 3 yards. Bringing up 2nd and 7 now for the Riverhawks.
Last week, Kyle House had 142 yards.
That was one of the main focal points of this offense.
Plenty of time for Ehrlich there.
Absolutely, and he rushes for about a 7-yard gain.
He can run it as he had 162 yards against Senior Portland.
Yeah, and that was on 19 attempts compared to Grabowski's 25 attempts for 100 yards. And as we saw last week, Ehrlich can definitely kill the defense with his legs, as we just saw there. Susquehanna now 1st and 10.
He has 293 yards on the season as a whole.
Tommy Grabowski there with a 12-yard gain, a tough run there.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you couldn't ask for much more from the offensive line there, making a huge hole.
Another impressive run by Grabowski, trying to keep up his impressive performance last week.
Yeah, I imagine we'll see a lot of running here, especially as the game moves on with it being wet and rainy. And now Ehrlich rushes for 6 yards. It looks like number 25, Leandro DePina, made the tackle for the Golden Bears on that play.
play starts at 10, and just Susquehanna just getting lined up.
Ehrlich with a handoff to Grabowski.
Looked like he lost a yard.
Maybe getting back to the line of scrimmage. About losing 1 yardage. But Rogan Wotherspoon on the tackle for the Golden Bears there. Now 3rd down and 5. Grabowski with a hard effort there, catching that pass out to the left from Ehrlich for about a gain of 2. And with 4th and 3 to go, Susquehanna will opt to go for this. Empty backfield set. Ehrlich diving for the first down on that quarterback keeper. Looks like it is at. Just barely made it. It looks like. And they will move the chains. Susquehanna gets your first down. The defense not really expecting a run there on that play.
Well, when you have 3 to his right and 2 to his left, you're probably expecting a pass.
Exactly, but Ehrlich can kill you with his legs. Grabowski stopped at the line by a host of Golden Boy Bears.
Susquehanna looking to the sideline.
Ehrlich maybe not liking the look for the defense there. And the pass is left to Kyle House for a gain of 11 yards, first down for the Susquehanna Riverhawks. On the opposite side of the field, Jacob was wide open.
Yeah, but probably thought there was pressure coming, try to get that ball out as quick as possible to House.
Oh, yeah, we had the blockers on the left side of the field. And Ehrlich able to outrun Joe Shea for a gain of, looks like about 3 yards.
Shamila there for Western New England also coming in to help force him out of bounds from the secondary. I think Grabowski will pick up that illegal blindside block there.
Yeah, that's going to be a killer for the momentum in this drive. With 6:24 left on the clock in this first quarter.
Now 2nd and 22.
And Grabowski with a dive up the middle, jumping over a Golden Bear to get a lot of those yards back.
About half the yardage there. Looks like it'll be 3rd and 11. 3rd and 12 maybe.
Grabowski stopped at the line of scrimmage on that rush there.
It's not 3rd and 10.
Once again, Susquehanna choosing to go for this on 4th down.
3rd down.
3rd down, yeah. It looks like Ehrlich's pass will be complete to Michael Robbins for a gain of about.
Good little pump fake to House there. To sort of draw the defender off him to make that pass.
Yeah, about a gain of 12 on that. Bringing 1st down and goal for Susquehanna on the 6-yard line. And Grabowski's in for the Riverhawk touchdown. That is his 3rd touchdown on the year.
Roughly an 8-minute drive there by Susquehanna, just controlling the field, trying to get this time down.
Yeah, exactly. That's one thing that Susquehanna does really well, is keep possession of the ball on offense and drain that clock. And the extra point by Christian Colacerdo is good, but there is a flag on the play. And it looks like that flag might be on the defense, and Susquehanna would decline that.
First foul. Leaping. Number 53. Defense. That 15-yard penalty reinforced the kickoff. The try is good.
And at 4:31 remaining in the
Personal foul there on the Golden Bears is what the flag ended up to be. And now Susquehanna is up 7-3 with 4:31 left in the first quarter. And that penalty will be applied on the kickoff. So now the kickoff will be at the 50-yard line.
I'd probably imagine he just kicked us out of the end zone here.
Most likely that is what is going to happen. That's what usually happens when there is one of these personal fouls applied on the kickoff. And the kickoff by Dominic Bourgeois goes out of bounds. The Golden Bears start their drive at the at their own 25-yard line. Dylan Cole with a gain of 4 on the play. And Swanson's pass is complete for about 16 yards.
Pat Harrington catching that ball. Imagine that this rain has held off. We're going to see these teams start passing a little more here.
Yeah, definitely. But I like seeing these ground and pound games. As Cole is stopped for a gain of 3.
This is a Riverhawk team that has only given up 277 rushing yards on the season.
Though they have been up in a lot of games.
Yep, that is true.
As Cam Noble jumps off sides for Susquehanna there.
Offside with contact. Number 50. He missed. Flag penalty. Susquehanna.
And that is going to bring it to 2nd and 2. You jinx the rain. The rain is now starting to come down lightly so far, but we'll see what happens as the game goes on. Ryan Carlson with the run on that play. Looks like he was stopped at the line of scrimmage, making it 3rd and 2.
Stopped by Cameron Noble, so kind of making up for the penalty a little bit.
Yeah, that is one thing that Noble does in the middle of this D-line here is eat up any run that comes towards him. But unable to do it that time, as Swanson rushes up the middle for a gain of 3 yards. 4 yards.
Good little fake there. Get the first down.
Yeah, definitely a good fake by the running back there, carrying that out far outside the offensive line. Swanson trying to catch the Riverhawks off guard to get another offsides call. Carlson with a big run on that jet sweep there. Looks like a gain of 12.
Tackled there by Wells and Carter.
Swanson's pass sails out of bounds, intended for Herring, and on the cover. It looks like it was Williams the third on the coverage there. Yep.
I think we're now under a minute left in the first quarter, excuse me.
empty backfield for the Golden Bears here. And that is intercepted. Swanson's pass looks like intended for one of the three receivers on the left side there is intercepted by Jake Schulte's defensive line. And he was able to bring that back to the Susquehanna 49-yard line.
Looked like he deflected it off Noble's back and then just picked it up.
Yeah, he was able to bat that down. And
As he gets the turnover jacket.
excuse me, he brought that back to the Susquehanna 44-yard line. That is definitely a momentum shifter for Susquehanna in this game.
You have the chance to go up by 11 points here.
Howes on the reverse there gets a gain of 2 yards on that run.
Now it's an area out of bounds after a gain of 2. Second down.
Nice one there by Ray White.
He's got first down yardage at 45 of the Golden Bears. Time out on the field.
And now an injured Golden Bear down at the midfield. And the injured Golden Bear on that play was Leandro DePino. Looks like he'll walk off on his own power, get checked out by the trainer. And the Riverhawks looks like they'll let this first quarter run out of time. And at the end of the first quarter, we are the score currently at 7 for your Riverhawks, 3 for your Golden Bears.
And welcome back as the Susquehanna Riverhawks have the ball on their 44-yard line. As they're still getting the chain set up here.
The rain, for the most part, still holding up here.
Yeah, still a little drizzle maybe, but three receivers to Olik's left here. A fake handoff. Steps up in the pocket. We're going to be sacked by Joe Shea. Excuse me. For what looks like a loss of about 7 yards. This is up 2nd and 17.
Ehrlich just unable to escape Shea on that.
Tried to step him in the pocket, and Shea was just there. Handoff goes to Weiss, who is able to get up most of that yardage back there.
Yeah, able to gain a 6 there, it looks like.
Make this 3 and 11. Would imagine Susquehanna would like to get a little closer here so they can be able to score off this turnover. Gets a snap, steps up in the pocket, makes a juke, and is able to rush for the first down.
Get a 15 on that run by Ehrlich. And throughout the game, I imagine we'll see that a lot.
Yeah. Nice little move to evade that first rusher there.
Yeah, he was able to avoid Jake Chassion there on the Golden Bears defense and pick up that first down.
This is another play down for Western New England. I took the timeout to the field.
And we'll step away for a 30-second commercial break.
Fans, be sure to visit the official online home of Susquehanna Athletics at SURiverhawks.com for all your up-to-date coverage of all of our favorite Riverhawk teams. You get stats, stories, and schedules, and more available at the official home of Riverhawk Athletics, SURiverhawks.com.
And we are back. The injured Golden Bears seem to be number 10, Brian Kane.
Who's back out on the field right now.
3 receivers outside the numbers to Olik's right. Weiss gets the handoff. Rush for about 2 yards.
Yeah, a bunch set by the Riverhawks there on the right side. Pulling a lot of the Golden Bears defenders over to that side there. Trying to free up the middle there. Just unable to get it to effectively work there.
Be 2nd and 8 now. Weiss still in the backfield. 3 receivers to Olik's right. Drops back. Escapes to the right side. Looks like again about 5 yards there.
Caden Porter on the stop there for the Golden Bears. Along with a few other Golden Bears defenders.
Are we 3rd and 3 here?
The Golden Bears defense coming into this game only allowing an average of 16.33 points per game.
Olik drops back. Escapes to his right. Tries to take it. Looks like he lost a yard there.
Now the field goal unit comes out for the Riverhawks.
Colasoto out the kick. What looks to be about a
40-yard.
40-yard. And the kick is up. And it is good. The score's now, that makes it 10-3 Susquehanna.
The way the Susquehanna's defense has been playing, that's huge to go up by 7. Especially getting some points off of that turnover.
Okay. Probably want a touchdown, but take the 3 points there.
I mean, absolutely, you're always shooting for the touchdown.
Yeah. The rain has picked up a little bit here. As the kick is fielded at the... Oh, it's muffed. Gained it, picked up at the 4-yard line. And taken out to about the 22.
Looks closer to the 23-yard line here. But he almost broke away on that.
He did
Kick
almost break
return.
away. Might have been able to if he didn't muff it initially.
Yeah, just barely might have been able to. So the Riverhawks special teams getting a break there. And the Golden Bears return.
Swanson takes the ball, runs it outside to the left. Looks like that'll be about a 10-yard run there.
Ball headed to the 33, first down.
The snap. That pass high for Dylan Cole. There's another injured cornerback. Will be right back. And we are back as Dylan Cole makes his way off the field.
Looks like he probably got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Big hit by Susquehanna defender on that play.
It looked like he was able to walk off on his own power there, which is good. He had 75 yards on 9 attempts against St. Lawrence University last week. As a snap. The fake. The pass incomplete. To Greg Perry, just seemed a little behind him. Maybe intended for Harris.
Yeah, maybe a miscommunication on that play there. Maybe he was supposed to run a curl or a comeback route.
Snap is fumbled, and it is recovered by Keith Green 3. Takes it to about the 3-yard line.
Looks like they have him down at the 5-yard line. And now Susquehanna gets another chance to score off of a turnover.
Just unable to control it once, tried to control it and then fumbled again.
Yeah, now we see the weather playing a big part in this game here as the rain is coming down even harder due to that.
Probably going to start seeing less passes, even less than we saw earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to start seeing a lot more running in this game here.
As Gubrowski is in the backfield. The flip to, I believe that's Howes. Tackled by Gill.
The end around a lot of times is a play that works for Coach Burke.
And it's working there to get them just a little closer there. Maybe just a yard, but. Three receivers to the right. Grabowski in the backfield. Grabowski goes to Oleg's left. Keep it by Oleg. Gets another yard.
Bring up 3rd and goal from the Golden Bear 3.
Trying to punt. Susquehanna trying to punt this in to make it 17-3. Oleg getting called from the sideline. 2 to his left. Grabowski directly behind him. The handoff to Grabowski. And he is in for the touchdown.
Grabowski now with 2 touchdowns on the day, 4 on the year.
Nice play by the O-line there to make that hole.
Yeah, if you're going to have a strong running day, you got to rely on that O-line to be able to make those holes.
And the attempt is good, but there's a flag on the field.
Number 94, offense, 5-yard penalty. We'll replay the try.
False start there.
Colasera having to kick this extra point a second time now.
They'll move 5 yards back and kick it again. Just waiting to snap here. As the kick is up. And it is good. The score is now 17-3 Susquehanna with 8:49 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, Susquehanna now with 10 points off of turnovers.
got that really good short field after the fumble by Swanson and the recovery by Green.
Yeah, I was expecting on that recovery Green to end up punching it into the end zone there, just unable to outrun the offense there on tackling him.
There's an unsportsmanlike call on, I believe that would be Mark McFadden for Susquehanna. It will be, of course, enforced on the kickoff here.
That's something that Susquehanna is going to have to get under control, because now the Golden Bears are going to have a short field here.
Yep. I believe, although there was a unsportsmanlike call before the kickoff, in which the Riverhawks recovered the fumble against SUNY Cortland.
Yeah, there was. The Riverhawks were able to get a short field there, or give the Golden Bears a longer field. Apologies.
Yep, but they're now kicking off on their own 20-yard line. And it is muffed again by Winder. And I believe he is taken down just probably around the 18 or 19 if there's another flag down.
Nope, flags picked up, or maybe not.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 34. Kicking team, 15-yard penalty, first down, Western New England.
That is an unnecessary roughness call on Braden Nolan.
One of the many first years for the Riverhawks here.
As this will move the ball up to 33, it looks like. Yep. So a penalty moving the kickoff back, and a penalty moving the return forward. Swanton gets a snap, handoff to Carlson. Maybe gets a yard.
Carlson, coming into this game, had 9 attempts for 25 yards. 23 yards, actually.
Yep, he is the backup to Cole, who was hurt last drive. Snap to Swanson. A handoff again to Carlson. He gets 2 yards there, it looks like.
Carlson again, Carter. On the stop again. Brings up third down. Ball head to the
Now 3rd and 7. The play action. Swanson evading the tackle. And will rush onto the Susquehanna side of the field.
Tyler Miller again, quarterback for the Golden Bears, and he takes the
As it looks like they're going to rule him out at the 45-yard line.
Looks like either Schultes or Carter got into the backfield there for the Riverhawks.
Snap to Swanson. Flea flicker. The pass to Tyler Borwatt.
Tackled by Keith Green on the play. Big hit by him.
Little flea flicker action here.
Yeah, definitely not expecting that with this rain the way it's
Yeah.
coming down. Usually teams would go a lot further downfield with that than
Yeah.
they did there.
The snap. Fake handoff to Carlson. The dump to Alex Smith. There was a flag down.
Swanson no longer at quarterback right now for the Golden Bears. Now it's number 2, Tyler Millerick.
Excuse me. Thank you. It appears, I believe that was an illegal man downfield call. As I said, Miller now in. He has 96 yards on 6 completions coming to this game.
I wonder what the thought process here is having Millerick in.
As I believe Dylan Cole is in the backfield now. The pass intended for for number 83, Joe Caracaglia. It's 3rd and 13. Had snap to Miller. Play action. The pass to Borat. He bobbles it, but able to get his feet in. The first down there.
That was a good job by Borat, able to keep his feet in bounds.
Yep. As the handoff to Larson there. Gets about 5 yards.
One thing about this Western New England offense is that they feed off of these breakaway plays and these big plays.
Yeah, and Susquehanna is a little susceptible to them. The snap. Handoff to Carlson.
That was a keeper by Millerick.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Got me.
The read option, getting
Getting
the
me.
trick in there.
Good drive here by West New England. The Miller pass intended for DeAndre Harris is incomplete.
Keith Green and Andrew Wells on the coverage for that play.
Miller, 2 receivers to either side. Carlson in the backfield. Lawson in motion. Miller keeps it. He can get roughly 3 yards on that rush.
This is where the Susquehanna defense is tough, is when it's getting close to the goal line.
I think we saw that on Western New England's first drive when, they had these big explosive plays, but got within the red zone and really just not able to do anything. Just snap the middle. The pass is over DeAndre Harris's head, but there was a flag on the field. And by the reaction by the defense, it expected to be defensive pass interference.
Number 22, defense. Ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. Automatic. First down.
Pass interference against Williams the third there.
First and goal from the 2 following the penalty.
That's a brutal mistake there by the Riverhawk defense.
Susquehanna's offside now.
Offside. Number 0, defense. Unabated to the quarterback. Half the distance to the goal. Still first down.
That's going to be on Jake Schultes.
Looks like this will now be on the 1-yard line here. First and goal.
I'm expecting a quarterback keeper of the middle here.
The snap to Miller. The handoff to Carlson. Bounces out wide and touchdown.
Well, I guess I was wrong with the quarterback keeper.
But there was a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Chop block. Number 57 and 71. Offense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. It's still first down.
That is a chop block. The call was a chop block on Zachary Smith.
And Jaden Field. And I mean, you gotta imagine that's a heartbreaker for Western New England there.
That moves them all the way back to
the 16-yard line.
Although it does open up the playbook a little bit here for West New England.
Absolutely allows a lot more passing options.
The keeper by Miller gets 2 yards there.
Number 13. Second down.
Coming into this game, Millerick had yet to have a rushing attempt.
We've had a couple today.
Quite a few.
Yep, quite a few. Snap the Miller. Drops back. A pass intended for DeAndre Harris, but just wasn't looking back for it.
Maybe another miscommunication there on that play.
Yeah, definitely just wasn't looking back there.
Looks like Harris wanted to run the fade, but the quarterback was expecting a curl.
Third and goal from the 14. 13. The snap. Millick escapes out to the right. Throws it up. And it is caught for a touchdown by Ryan Larson, wide open in the end zone.
Yeah, absolutely wide open. Didn't have anyone within 2 yards of him or so. Make that 5 yards.
That makes it now 9-17 while waiting for the PAT. Good play by Miller there to just avoid the pressure.
Yeah, and Larson was able to slip right by the defenders and find an open spot there.
And the kick from Havens is good. That makes it 17-9 with 17-10, excuse me, with 3:01 left.
Susquehanna usually having a 50-50 running, passing offense here is going to have to rely on this run game a lot more now.
But the rain has started to come down even harder now.
But I will say, as a former offensive lineman myself, running plays are always the best. So I know this offensive line is having a field day with this game.
I'm expecting a little, maybe a higher kick here from the kicker, just to probably increase the chances that the returner muffs it.
Yeah, especially Kyle Howes having 2 return touchdowns last year in the same game.
And the kick, fielded by Howes at the 14. And he's tackled at the 20.
That was one of the most dangerous players on this Susquehanna team, offense or defensive wise. Able to do it for the return game, the receiving game, the run game. Doesn't matter where he's at on the field, he will make a play.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 9, Western New England, his first of the game. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
That was on Danny Gazzano. Western.
Quite a few unsportsmanlike conduct so far in this game.
Yep, as that moves the ball up to the 35-yard line. As you imagine, Susquehanna is going to try and, would like to score here as they get the ball to start the second half. The throw by Oleg intended for Kyle Howes, just a little low.
Looks like the ball getting slippery now.
Yep.
Unable to keep a hold on it and get that ball out to Howes. That would have been a big gain too. Possibly even a touchdown if Howes is able to outmaneuver number 6, Amari Lewis, for the Golden Bears.
So Lewis was really the only person there. That's the snap. Hand off. And Grabowski gets about 5 yards there. Make it 3rd and 5. And the snap. Look, plenty of time here. Goes out to the left. Looks like he gets about 4 yards there. Be 4th and 1.
For the first time in this game, Susquehanna will bring out its punting unit.
The first time we've seen a punting unit from either team this game.
Exactly. With now 1:30 on the clock and ticking.
And the punt. Fair caught around the 12-yard line. By Ryan Larson. Now Western New England has a chance to tie this game up before the half.
They got quite a long way to go.
Yep. Especially in 11-19. But as we've talked about, Susquehanna's susceptible to the big play.
I imagine Susquehanna will be playing more of a prevent defense here.
And the snap. Swanson back in as he goes out of bounds for about a gain of 2.
During that last drive, maybe Swanson needed to get checked out by the trainer.
Yeah.
Gets carry to the 15-yard line, second down.
2nd and 7 now. The snap. The toss to Carlson.
Carlson head to the 20. 3rd and 3 coming up.
West New England seemingly in no hurry here. Just letting the clock tick. It's now 3rd and 3. As Western New England will now take a timeout.
30 seconds left in this half, and they take their first time out of the game of the half. And we'll step away for 15 seconds here during this timeout.
And we are back as Western New England has the ball at around the 20-yard line. They're on 20.
Western New England not taking a lot of time to talk this over during their timeout.
I have to wonder if maybe they were trying to just catch them off sides, draw them off sides.
Definitely is a possibility with it being 3rd down.
Problem with that is the clock did run, so now only 30 seconds to try and get points before the half. The handoff to Carlson. Get a yard. Now 4th and 2. As Susquehanna will now take a timeout.
I imagine Susquehanna looking here to have a chance of returning this for a touchdown, or at least getting field goal range. But once again, we'll get a 15-second ad during this timeout.
And we are back here. That's now 23 seconds left on the clock. 4th and 2 for Western New England. And it seemed like Western New England trots the offense back out there.
Yeah, now Susquehanna looking to make a stop here, turn the ball over, and they're already in field goal range if they were to make a stop here.
Seemed like they're trying to draw him offside there. Five seconds left on the play clock. As Western New England takes another timeout. What to try and draw them offsides there.
Yeah, definitely smart. They're giving them the option to possibly get the first down, take a kneel, and take this into halftime. But Susquehanna's defensive line remaining disciplined and keeping from going offsides.
23 seconds left, so there's a chance that they could get points here before the half.
Absolutely, especially if the punt team comes out here. We could see Kyle Howes, which it looks like.
Looks like it is. It's wet too, so the possibility of a bad punt.
Yeah, definitely a strong possibility there that Howes back by the Susquehanna 45-yard line. We've seen the danger of him in returns in last year.
And the kick. Good punt. Fielded at the 43. Howes gets out right. Crosses 50. Out of bounds at the 43. Northwestern New England.
Let's see what Susquehanna will do here. Maybe take a kneel, take it into halftime, knowing they get the ball after halftime.
They are still up by 7, so. But the good return from Howes makes it more plausible that they try to get some yardage here and maybe set up a field goal.
Absolutely. I remember last year, Coach Burke called Howes lightning in a bottle.
The snap to Earl. The pass. The Howes. Down at the 23-yard line.
4 seconds left here in the second quarter of this game.
A big play there. Susquehanna takes the timeout here.
Thinking here, I think it looked like Susquehanna had their offense out on the field, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go ahead and take a field goal here, go up by 10 points.
The clock is stopped. Maybe just try to draw them off sides, maybe. Just get a little closer, maybe, but.
Yeah, my thinking is they're going to run this play clock down, try to draw them off sides the entire time.
Yeah.
To get maybe a little bit closer for this field goal.
As no, it does look like they are trotting out the kicking team here. Soto at the kick. This will be a 39-yard attempt.
We've already seen them make it from 40. Five seconds on the play clock.
And the snap. And the kick is up. And it is good. That will make it 20-10, and that will end the first half.
Yeah, Susquehanna to get the ball after halftime, too, with 2 turnovers there by the Golden Bears, allowing Susquehanna to go up big. And as we have time, we're going to go to break here. We'll be right back in 25 minutes.
It's not about yourself, it's about your team.
Division III allows you to give yourself to other things.
I chose Cedar Crest because it's nationally ranked for its forensic science program. And then I also chose Cedar Crest because I could come here and play sports. I could be a basketball player and then I could be a student athlete, and my teachers would understand that.
At a Division III school, you primarily a student athlete, so the school is really shaped around you developing yourself as a complete individual. The end result in my mind is you just become a very well-rounded person.
I know sports is important, but having the academic part along with it is a big plus.
There's more to them than being a student athlete. They're a club president, they're a student in the classroom, so it's a well-rounded experience.
Division III school was the best opportunity for me to have both the highest academic challenges and some of the very highest athletic challenges too.
So that's why D3 athletics is so great. It gives you the opportunity to get involved in so many different things and be able to still do all those things.
D3 school, there's a lot of time for other opportunities. During soccer season, the coaches, they expect a lot of you during soccer, but after soccer, that's your own personal time. It's your time to go explore different things and really find out who you are and other opportunities that you can pursue.
Division III in athletics, affords students the opportunity not only to participate in intercollegiate athletics at a competitive level, but also gives them the opportunity to, engage in the other interests in their campus and in their lives outside of that sport and outside of the academics on the campus.
I wanted to be really balanced. I wanted to be focused on academics and athletics and be able to do other things that I wanted to do. And I knew Division III would be able to not only let me do that, but support me in that.
You have more time for your extracurricular activities outside of school, whether it's not academics, spending time with your family, your friends, and those are things that are important to me in a college experience.
Being a Division III athlete and developing my leadership skills has definitely put my name out there and helped me get more recognition on campus, but more recognition nationwide. I did win the Jostens Trophy, which is based on leadership, academics, and then how well you do on the court.
I think there's more opportunities for academic scholarships in Division III.
Division III schools offer academic scholarships instead of athletic scholarships. This really puts the focus that the student athlete needs to maintain that GPA.
I got the presidential scholarship from Case Western, which was huge for me.
I did receive a non-athletic scholarship upon entering school, and I carried that for my first 2 or 3 years.
I did receive academic scholarships my freshman year, and then every single year I get a little bit more because of my academics. Just being involved on campus, being an athlete, and then being a leader in so many different clubs. All those things combined kind of get me recognized.
Don't pass up a Division III school if you have the opportunity. Division III offers many experiences.
I would definitely choose Division III school because you can develop your leadership skills. I mean, basketball and academics are so important here, but you can also develop who you are as a person.
We have put the camera down. God damn, we're stupid. That's okay. No, we're not. It's just cool. Alright, let's take this off. Alright, I can flip it. Turn it around. Alright, now all you gotta do is press and hold that blue button out until I get it all. Okay, now let go. Oh wait, did I miss it? No. Okay, cool. We need to tighten it. No way, I think I fucking missed it. You did? No, okay. Yeah, I didn't miss it. Cool. Alright, now you got your handle.
welcome back to another edition of the Riverhawk Student Spotlight. I'm your host, Christian Machon, joined today by Gavin Ream, junior tennis player. Gavin, how are we doing today?
Good, Christian. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. So this past weekend, you guys went to Kings.
Yeah.
How did it feel winning the doubles championships with Eli Markle?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really cool experience. Eli and I, we never really got to play together,
Mhm.
so that was a new experience for both of us.
So this was your first time playing together in a
Right.
doubles match?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, there were definitely things we had to learn about, each other's play style, what
Mhm.
we liked best, but once we got things down and working, it was pretty simple from there. So.
Yeah, so yesterday you guys did have another match against Penn College. How did that feel, sweeping them 9-0 yesterday?
I mean, that's always a great feeling.
Mhm.
You love to get out there and make sure all your guys won. Everybody's happy at the end of the day with that, so it's a good feeling.
Mhm. So what can you say about your personal performance against Penn College?
I mean, I like to feel I did pretty good, but there's always things you can improve on.
Mhm.
There's always things that you look back on, you say this could be better. So I'll just look at that and, moving forward with our next couple matches, I'll keep those in mind and keep rolling.
Mhm. So your sister did play at Susquehanna, correct?
She did, yeah.
So did she sway your decision to come here and play college tennis?
Yeah, most definitely. She even just got me here in general. I didn't
Mhm.
really know where I wanted to go, but she had me come up a few times, so I got to see how nice the campus was, and we went with that. But yeah, she definitely got me back into the love of tennis, so that was really cool, and got
That's
to
great.
watch her play her last years.
Mhm. So coming up, you guys have a match against Lebanon Valley, correct? What is the talk of the team right now heading into that match?
Honestly, I mean, it's just keeping your head in, making sure everything's fine. We don't really look too far ahead, just
Mhm.
make sure you stay confident, you stay calm as you play. So we don't really like to look ahead too far and look at who we're playing. We just like to get in there and play our game and hope for the best. So.
Well, Gavin, thank you for joining us
appreciate
today.
it.
Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for watching another edition of the Riverhawk Student Spotlight.
Life isn't about finding your path. It's about creating it. At Susquehanna University, you can choose a liberal arts experience that prepares you for a promising future. Discover your magic, and then change the world. Start the journey of your lifetime at Susquehanna University.
049212. 049212. That's the blue ticket. You are the 50/50 winner. And you come. Fans, on behalf of the athletics department, the Orange and Maroon Club would like to thank all SU alumni, family, and friends for their generous support of Susquehanna athletics. The Orange and Maroon Club was established to raise funds for each of our Susquehanna varsity athletic programs. By designating your support to the Orange and Maroon Club or to the varsity program of your choice, you are giving student athletes the best opportunity to excel on the field and in the classroom. To learn more about supporting Susquehanna athletics, call 570-372-4561 or visit us online at www.suriverhawks.com. Once again, that's 570-372-4561 or online at www.suriverhawks.com. We are counting on you to raise the orange and maroon.
You're here at the Doug Arthur Stadium, and we are about to kick off the second half of this Western New England game at Susquehanna. Susquehanna going into the half, currently up 20-10, and will receive the ball at half.
Good half for the Riverhawks. A couple of turnovers. 10 points off the 2 turnovers. Good offense, good defense.
To start. And now as we kick off, Kyle Howes will let the ball go into the end zone for a touchback, and your Riverhawks will start this half 1st and 10 from their own 25. Ehrlich passing on the day was 7 completions of 8 attempts for 51 yards. He's taken 1 sack so far in today's game. Tommy Grabowski, 9 attempts for 46 yards and 2 touchdowns. And on cue, Tommy Grabowski with the rush for -1 yards. Looks like taken down by number 40.
Dalton Franco.
Dalton Franco, yep. Defensive end. Or outside linebacker, actually.
I imagine we see some more running here.
And Ehrlich's pass for Nugent goes incomplete for a gain of 0, or it goes for a gain of 0, sorry, not incomplete, but now 3rd and 11.
Yeah, as I was saying, imagine we see some more running, as the rain didn't really cede while we were during halftime.
Ehrlich's pass is complete to Michael Robbins for a 1st down. A gain of 16 yards on the completion, 17 yards actually on the completion. In the first half, we saw quite a few penalties, a lot of personal fouls. So let's hope that both teams can kind of tighten up these penalties.
Yeah, so that's going to have a couple on back-to-back plays.
Grabowski tackled in the backfield. First one there being number 43, Brandon Myers for the Golden Bears. A loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 now. Grabowski to Ehrlich's left. 2 receivers to his left and Howes on the right. Grabowski able to get those yards back and then some more with a gain of 4 there. And on the tackle was number 99, Nicholas Webb, and number 40. 99, Luciano Brennanville, and number 40, Dalton Franco.
Obviously, we're only a couple plays into this second half, but seemingly the running game's not working like it was in the first half so far.
Western New England having a lot of men up front. And Ehrlich's passes. Sales in front of Grabowski. Bringing up now 4th down and 8. And to start this first half, Susquehanna punt their first drive away to Western New England.
Second punt of the game, both by the Riverhawks.
Actually, this is the third punt of the game.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Western
You are
New
right.
England had one at the end of the game. Aaron Kahn.
That's fair caught by Lawson at what looks to be the
18.
17 yard line, yeah.
And now the Golden Bears will come back out on offense. We're back out on offense for the first time this half. And we see Swanson back in at quarterback, who is out for a drive. I believe he was also out for the lone drive or the lone touchdown drive.
Yes, he was.
Swanson's pass complete to Nathan Clark for about, I believe, 15 yards there or so.
Brush left 26, which of course kind of Marcus Allen.
Cam Winder on the handoff there, able to make something out of nothing and get a big first down there for the Golden Bears.
His first rush of the game.
Yeah, somehow able to slip by a lot of Susquehanna defenders after he turned back around. Swanson's pass intended for number 80, Tyler Bourgeois, is picked off.
By Latrey Bond.
Bourgeois bobbled that ball, bobbled it up, and pretty much set it right there for him. And that's a theme that we've seen so far quite a bit from this Golden Bears offense is these turnovers.
Pass was, I believe, a little bit just behind him, but tried to make the adjustment to catch it because he was open, but just ended up bobbling it.
Definitely was a good play by the Golden Bears there, but unfortunately for them, resulted in an interception. Now your Riverhawks back on offense. Grabowski with a handoff. And he'll rush for about 5 yards. Bringing up 2nd down and 5 now. Ehrlich and the skill players looking to the sideline for another call.
Plenty of time on the play clock to do it.
Grabowski stopped at the line of scrimmage for a gain of 0, bringing up 3rd and 5 now for the Riverhawks. The Golden Bears taking out one of their linemen and substituting in a linebacker, it looks like.
Probably expecting a pass, yeah.
Exactly. 3rd and mid, you usually pass, but with Coach Burke, it could be anything.
That's White is now in the backfield.
Ehrlich's pass intended for Howes, almost picked off by Jake Chastillon. Ehrlich unable to fit it in that tight window there, just avoiding a pickoff.
And one more step. If you step earlier, that might get picked off.
Khan with the punt. Fair call by Larson. And the Golden Bears are now back on offense.
Start this drive at the 43-yard line.
A good starting field position here for them.
So far, the teams are sort of just trading punts back and forth right now.
As with this rain, we might expect a bit more of that.
Especially as we see the number of run plays tick up.
Larson in motion.
No look back in.
Miller tackled for tackle by Steven Siebert.
Millick in his one drive had 53 yards on 4 completions and 7 attempts. 24 rushing yards on 5 attempts.
The Golden Bears here going with a 2 quarterback type offense now, switching them, seems like every other drive a little bit. Miller rolling out to the right, pass complete to number 80.
Tyler Bulwatt.
And that'll bring up 3rd down and 2 at the Riverhawk 47. Bit of miscommunication there from Larson and Millerick as Millerick falls on the muffed handoff. And now with it being 4th and 6. The Golden Bears are going to have their second punt of the game.
On the first punt, House had a 14-yard return, excuse me.
And a crafty play by the Golden Bears here. A fake punt. Snapped directly to Jake Chassion. Able to go all the way down to the Riverhawk 3-yard line from their own 41-yard line. But there is a flag on the field.
All the way back at the line of scrimmage, too, so.
And that is a holding call on number 41. Michael Canvachel. Michael Canvachel.
And that will negate that punt, I imagine. We won't see a fake punt this time.
I imagine, I know Susquehanna's going to be more on their toes now, expecting a fake punt. Pushing the Golden Bears all the way back to their own 36-yard line now. Havens back to punt, and Howes back to return the kick. A high snap there. And Howes fair catches at the Riverhawk 23-yard line.
The Riverhawks were kind of off the line there, just to be wary of the fake punt. Maybe if they wanted, they might have had a chance to block it with the high snap.
And especially with that fake punt going for as many yards as it did. Wouldn't have been surprised if they tried it again, but also not surprising that they didn't try it. Ehrlich's pass for Jacob Erb caught for a gain of 7 to the Riverhawk 30. Bringing up second down and 3.
It seems as if the rain has stopped, so at least not coming down as hard as it was in the second quarter.
Allowing for a good amount of passing plays now available. 6:52 left in this third quarter.
As White is in the backfield now.
Weiss with the rush. It looks like a gain of 2, maybe 3. It looks like it is 3, and that gives the Riverhawks a first down.
Riverhawks would like a long, lengthy drive here, especially a long one that ends in a score, but
Yeah, I imagine they're going to try to drain out the rest of this third quarter if they can. Weiss still in the backfield. Howes, Rowan. And one other Susquehanna receiver to the left. And Weiss gets another first down with that 10-yard rush. Number 40, Dalton Franco, in on the tackle there. As once again the rain picks up a little bit. Weiss stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but able to push forward for a gain of 1. Susquehanna subbing in Herb
and Nugent.
Ehrlich able to avoid the pressure and get a gain of, looks like 10 for a first down there. Looked like he was able to tiptoe down the sideline a little bit there for an extra 4 yards, giving the Riverhawks another first down.
Good rush, good double weighting pressure.
4:30 now left in this third quarter here.
Myers broke through the line there, but able to avoid him.
Weiss still in the backfield. And he gets the handoff. And it looks like there is a loose ball.
But it looks like he's back on it.
And that is Robbie Earlman with the fumble recovery from DK Weiss there. The right tackle for Susquehanna there. Or excuse me, right guard.
As Olich now has an empty backfield.
Grabowski now motioning into the backfield. And Grabowski is able to slip by the Golden Bears for a big gain of about 9 or 10 yards. Excuse me, that is actually a 14-yard gain. The Riverhawks are really draining this clock here now, down to 3 minutes now.
Yep, nice run there by
Grabowski. Ehrlich takes off instead of letting it fly. And number 56 for the Golden Bears is going to make that tackle, Caden Porter. But that is still a gain of 9 on that rush by Ehrlich.
Good pocket escape there, evaded some hands, trying to get him down.
Where is it now? It's still up at the same place.
Herb, Nugent, and Howes, the receivers. Grabowski in the backfield with Ehrlich. And Grabowski pushes his way forward for about a gain of 6. And there is another injured Golden Bear on the field here.
As Brian Kane.
Looked to be maybe clutching his hand a little bit there. And you're back at Amos Alonzo Stagg Field at Doug Arthur Stadium. Back from that brief break after Golden Bears player Brian Kane went down with an injury, maybe a hand injury or so. Looked to be grabbing one of his hands there. But now as we get back into this, it is 1st and 10 for Susquehanna from the Golden Bear 12-yard line. And Western New England uses their first timeout of the half with 1:41 left in this third quarter. And we will be right back after this ad.
Don't forget, fans, you can visit the official online home of Susquehanna Athletics at SURiverhawks.com for all your up-to-date coverage of all of our Riverhawk teams. You get stats, stories, schedules, and more. It's all available at the official home of Riverhawk Athletics, SURiverhawks.com. And since you're online, make sure to interact and follow Susquehanna Athletics on social media today. Become part of the online conversation. Riverhawk Athletics on Facebook.
And you are back at Doug Arthur Stadium on the on the Landmark Sports Network on Flow Sports. After that timeout and injury for a Golden Bear, we will resume play at the Golden Bear 13-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Riverhawks.
A very lengthy run-heavy drive for the Riverhawks so far.
As would be expected, being up 10 here going into the half, and after trading punts, after attempting to pass with the rain coming down a little bit.
Yeah, the rain.
Grabowski hit at the line of scrimmage, but able to plow his way forward for a gain of 2. 3, bringing it to the 9.
Kason providing hit number 53.
Howes out to the right lone. Now Grabowski able to dive forward for a gain of 4 yards there.
There's a flag down, though.
That is going to be holding on Mark Custer, the graduate player on this offensive line here, which is actually surprising. You don't see Custer making too many penalties, let alone this offensive line making a lot of penalties.
This now makes it a
2nd and
15.
2nd and 15.
Yep.
Urban Nugent to the right, House to the left. Grabowski in the backfield. Looks like Hershey in motion. Ehrlich keeps it and gets a big gain there of 8. But there is yet again another flag on the play. Looks to be on the offense from the spot of it. 24 seconds left in this third quarter.
Holding. Number 70, offense.
And there's
10-yard
once again
penalty.
another holding, this
Still second
time by
down.
number 70, Eli Cantor. Making this a big second down right now.
2nd and 25.
One of the longest second downs we've seen in a while here. One of the longest downs and to go that we've seen in a while.
And it looks like they're just going to let the clock run out and goes on to the fourth quarter.
And after a couple of punch traded, we go to the fourth quarter after the Riverhawks let the clock expire. 2nd and 25, and now we will step away for a 60-second ad.
The Riverhawks beat RIT today at a meet hosted by Tufts University. That was a 3-0 score. Field hockey down Wilkes 2-0 here at home. And the men's soccer team fell 3-1 on the road at Wilkes.
And you are back watching the Landmark Sports Network on Flow Sports. You are here at Doug Arthur Stadium for the Western New England Golden Bears at your Susquehanna Riverhawks game. Riverhawks are currently up 20-10 going into the fourth quarter, but currently have a 2nd and 25 after 2 holding penalties. Second and 30, actually. And Ehrlich's pass intended for Howes is incomplete, bringing up a 3rd and 30.
Might not just get some yardage here to try and make this a closer field goal. Anything to make this by upcoming field goal.
Howes and Hershey to the left. Robbins to the right, as well as another receiver. Ehrlich steps back. Rolls out to the right. And is able to make quite a few Golden Bears miss on that play, bringing up, looks like a rush of about 19 yards or so.
And that'll bring on the field goal unit.
A rush of 17 yards, actually. And now Colin Calicerdo will come out for the field goal. His 3rd attempt today, making his first one from 40 and his 2nd from 39. This will be a 33-yard attempt. And Calicerdo's 3rd attempt for a field goal of the day is good from 33. Susquehanna now goes up 23-10 over the Western New England Golden Bears.
That field goal caps off a 14-play drive.
Yeah, quite a long drive there from Susquehanna, able to drain out a lot of that.
The vast majority of those plays being rushing plays.
Draining out a lot of that third quarter, as well as a minute and 4 seconds in this fourth quarter. Cam Winder back for the Golden Bears. and Brandon Shire to kick for the Riverhawks. Winder lets it bounce out of bounds, resulting in a penalty, and now the Golden Bears are going to get the ball with a good field position here after that penalty.
Number 92, kicking team. By rule, the ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. First down, Western New England.
This ball now be placed at the 35-yard line.
And excuse me, that was Dominic Bourgeois with the kick there. Now getting the ball at their own 35-yard line.
Swanson back in the game. Hand off to Dascombe.
For a rush of -3 yards, -4 yards there on the first play. Golden Bears trying an end around there, unable to get it, but it looks like Garrett Carter is in on the tackle there. Two receivers right, two receivers left. One in motion from the left to the right. And Swanson goes right back to Dascombe, who is met at the line of scrimmage. By Josh Lassane.
Good start to the fourth quarter for the Riverhawk defense.
3rd and 14 now. Early on in this fourth quarter. Riverhawks fans stomping their feet for this third quarter. Swanson going.
That pass was broken up by Andrew Wells.
Intended for Greg Perry. And the Golden Bears will now bring out their punt team. Kyle Howes back for the return. And Andrew Havens back for the kick. Last quarter, we saw a fake attempted by this Golden Bears punt team.
And looks like Susquehanna is playing, anticipating that fake.
And the kick is off. Howes catches it at the 37. Is able to get away from some Golden Bears, but is eventually taken down by number 41, Michael Canavaccio. And the Riverhawks are back out on offense now, up 23-10 with 12:21 left to go in this game.
Yep, looking to expand the lead here. Give them some more science points.
I imagine we're going to see another run-heavy
uh,
drive here.
12:21 left in this fourth quarter. I would imagine that too.
Howes, Herb, and Nugent, the receivers, Hershey, the tight end, and Grabowski, the running back. Ehrlich rolling out, deciding to run with it, and sliding down at the Riverhawk 48 for a gain of 7 there.
Slide, stays in bounds, keeps the clock running here.
And that is one thing that we've seen a lot of from Ehrlich early on in this season. Not just in this game, a lot of rushing yards. Ehrlich with 71 on the day. Grabowski with 76 right now. Grabowski with the rush for about 9 yards or so. Taken down by number 9. Or, excuse me, no, not number 9. by number 5, Jamison Gill, with the tackle on that. Grabowski in the backfield. And he'll get another carry here. Only a gain of 2 on this one, though. Gain of 1, actually, making it 2nd down and 9.
Just going to continuing to just pound this rock here. Gotta take time off the clock.
Approaching 10 minutes left in this game here. And a big play by Brandon Myers of the Golden Bears on that. Able to keep Grabowski from even getting back to the line of scrimmage, causing a loss of 1 on that play.
Good job by Myers just breaking through the line there.
Grabowski getting ever so close to back-to-back 100-yard games. Now with 89. And Ehrlich is tackled from behind
by Joe Shea. Good job by him chasing him. Not letting him get that first down.
Bringing up a 4th down now, and it looks like Susquehanna will opt to go for it. Fourth and 7 now.
Maybe just not to draw him offside. Here. Let the clock keep running. Waste now 10 more seconds.
Ehrlich with the pooch punt. And that is down at the Golden Bear 8 by Eddie Nugent.
I don't think anybody was expecting the pooch punt there.
That is not something you see very often. I mean, it was executed very well, getting them inside the 10. With 8:46 now left in the game.
I mean, they were in that weird part of the field where it's too long for a field goal, too short for a point. So let's drop the pooch punt in.
Millerick back in for the Golden Bears.
If that's Ron Carlson.
Number 87 for the Golden Bears, Alex Smith, kind of shaking up on that play a little bit. And he hops off field. Millerick with the snap. And a quick pass deflected and is intercepted by Jake Schultes.
Nice diving interception by him off the deflection.
Just barely able to get that. And that is his 2nd interception of the game as a defensive lineman. He was able earlier in the game to jump up and snag a ball.
Yeah, deflected the ball off Noble's back. Another short field for the Hawks.
Yeah, that puts him now on the Golden Bear 9.
No, looks like they'll be at the 12. They hadn't made a change yet, so can't blame you.
Based on where the Golden Bears were lining up, it looked like the 9. Yeah. But now Ehrlich here. Grabowski in the backfield with him. Grabowski with a rush for about 3 or 4 yards.
Imagine they'll just keep pounding the rock here and just Just,
Yeah, if they give Grabowski the ball here, he'll break 100 yards for the game. He's now at 92 after that last rush of 3, bringing up 2nd down and 7.
as Brandon Bushel had to come off the field as his helmet came off.
Herb and Howes to the small side of the field. Nugent on the large side of the field. It looks like Howes will be given the handoff. And he will sneak in for another Riverhawk touchdown, bringing it to a 29-10 score here.
There's a flag on the field.
Holding, number 8, offense, 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
And that touchdown is negated by a holding call on the offense. It looks like they called it on Garrett Carter, linebacker, but I'm pretty sure the holding might have been Eddie Nugent.
Yeah, that's probably who it was on. They getting the touchdown.
Second and 15 now. Grabowski in the backfield. House to the left. Nugent and Herb on the right. Hershey on the right as well. Ehrlich's pass intended for Howes, incomplete.
Looked like Howes just kind of got tripped up there. Unable to finish it out, really.
3rd and 15 now for the Riverhawks. Ehrlich with 76 passing yards on the day. And Ehrlich has a 5-yard pass to Grabowski, bringing it to 4th and 10 from the Golden Bear 12.
Looks like this ball is still slipping. Even though it's still in the full quarter, you'd think they'd be used to it by now. That pass was a little behind.
You never get used to a slippery
yeah, you
football.
Never
Now Colacerdo would line up for the kick. A 30-yard attempt this time has hit from 33, 40, and 39. And the kick is good, bringing it to a 26-10 score. Your Riverhawks over the Golden Bears, with 6:25 left here in the 4th quarter. Definitely a bit of a heartbreak for Kyle Howes there, unable to get that rushing touchdown in. But still able to get points on the drive after that short field and interception by Jake Schultes.
Still only a 2-possession game, though. Touchdown and 2-point conversion, but West New England has their work cut out for them.
Absolutely. The way the Susquehanna defense has stood up all game.
Especially the second half.
Cam Winder back for the kick to receive the kick, and number 92, Dominic Bourgeois, to kick for the Riverhawks. Kick taken at the 10. And Winder gets all the way up to the 24-yard line, taken down by a flock of Riverhawks there.
As it looks like Swanson will come back in.
The Golden Bears testing out their options at quarterback here. switching every other drive, maybe causing a bit of imbalance in the offense there. 6:20 left in the game now. Swanson with a big rush there of 22 yards, forced out of bounds by Wells. And also Bond forcing him out of bounds there. Swanson with Schultes in his face, unable to get the pass intended for number 8, Larson. Bringing up second down and 10 from the Golden Bear. 47 now. 5:49 left in the game.
That pass is a little short and wide. And as you were saying earlier, maybe this revolving door for quarterback is causing a little bit of lack of chemistry and lack of just staying hot and warm.
Pass deep left for Borwat. Incomplete.
There was a flag down, though.
Looks like the flag is going to be pass interference. Possibly.
Defense, 15 yards.
And that is going to be pass interference on Nolan Larkin.
Automatic, first down.
No, with Trey Bond.
I heard it wrong.
Trey Bond in coverage there. That moves the ball to the Riverhawk side of the field.
On the Riverhawk, 38 now. The Golden Bears putting together a drive here. Matt LaMontague on the rush for that Golden Bear, about 6 yards.
Montagna on the carry.
Another flag on the play. Looks like a little scuffle there over on the Golden Bear sideline.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, continuing action out of bounds. Number 32, defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Another unnecessary penalty there for the Riverhawks. We've had quite a few of those today. Now on the Riverhawk, 19.
There was another flag down as that pass is incomplete.
Just barely not picked off.
That pass intended for Tyler Borwat. Or Borwat, excuse me.
It looks like from my view, the penalty might be a holding call on the offense this time, as it will actually be on the defense, apparently.
Pass interference, number 21, defense.
Another one on the trade.
Automatic, first down.
That's going to bring the Golden Bears up to the 4-yard line now.
These penalties is keeping Western New England in this game so far.
The penalties yet keeping them in this drive.
Yeah.
5:19 left in the fourth. Number 28 there, Matt Lamont. Matt Lamonte with a rush. They're unable to hold it on, but it is recovered by the Golden Bears.
Recovered by 64, Colin LeBlanc.
Now, number 9, Danny G. Sono, will be in at quarterback for the Golden Bears. And he is met in the backfield by Jake Schultes. What an amazing play there by him at the 6-yard line now. Schultes going unblocked, getting there faster than the pulling guard there.
That's the risk you have when you're pulling a guard. It's not getting there fast enough. Especially if they decide to just go hard and blitz hard.
3rd down now from the Riverhawks 6.
Swanson's back in.
And now the Riverhawks take a timeout. Pat Ruley maybe not liking what he sees out there. And as this timeout continues, we'll take a 15-second ad. And you are back now at Doug Arthur Stadium with the score currently being 26 for your Riverhawks, 10 for the Golden Bears with 3:54 left as we have a timeout by the Riverhawks. Finishing up here shortly, the story of this drive for the Golden Bears has been penalties by the Riverhawk defense.
Pass interference.
2 pass interferences, a couple...
an unsportsmanlike defensive hold. Oh, was it pass interference, that one?
There was 2 pass interference, and then there was one that was a...
sportsmanlike. Oh, unnecessary roughness.
Unnecessary roughness, yes. But now, 3rd and 6 from the Riverhawk. 6-yard line, 3rd and goal. Swanson and Carlson in the backfield there. Larson in motion. Buck and Schultes there with the pressure, making Swanson have to throw the ball out of bounds. And I imagine with 3:47 left in this game that the Golden Bears will end up going for this and attempting to get a touchdown here.
Yep, and Swanson is staying out there.
And the Golden Bears call a timeout. Coach is not liking what they're seeing from this Riverhawk defense, maybe. And as this timeout continues, we'll take a 30-second break. And you are back at Doug Arthur Stadium, looking at a 4th and goal here from the Riverhawk 6 for the Golden Bears now. Taking a timeout, maybe not seeing what they look, not liking what they saw from the Riverhawk defense here. Changing the play up a little bit, 3 out to the right, 1 to the left. Running back in the backfield as well as Swanson. Carlson, the running back. Larson in motion.
Just put keep him in the game.
And Swanson's pass to Tyler Borwat is complete for a touchdown, bringing the score to 26-16, the Riverhawks over the Golden Bears, pending a 2-point conversion. It looks like the Golden Bears are going to go for.
With the 2-point conversion, it's only an 8-point game.
Making it a 1-score game for them here. If they are able to convert this, 3:40 left in the game in the fourth quarter.
Pollard out left, Perry out right.
And Swanson's pass for Julian Bailey Cottle will be complete for the 2-point conversion, making it an 8-point game now, a 1-score game.
3:40 left in the game.
Throughout that drive, the Riverhawks defensive penalties keeping the Golden Bears in the drive, getting them back in the game there.
Probably the biggest one was that personal, unnecessary roughness, excuse me. That added 15 yards to the end of the run.
And I mean, both of the pass interferences that were called were also pretty prevalent, going for both about like 15 or more yards each. Probably more closer to 20, 25 yards each. But now as Western New England comes out, the kick, Kyle Howes is back, but the Riverhawks expecting a onside kick here.
They're lined up, expecting it, yep.
Havens out for the kick.
Looks like he's going to do it. Looks like he's going to onside it. That is recovered by Howes.
And that gives the Riverhawks a 1st and 10 from the Golden Bear. 44-yard line, 3:40 left in this game. 26-18 currently.
Imagining a couple first downs, but West New England with only one timeout left. So.
Absolutely. I think that 2 first downs would do it here.
Especially with how they've been sort of pounding the rock since late third quarter.
And Grabowski able to juke out a couple of Golden Bear defenders. Taken down by number 43, Brandon Myers. And that is a Riverhawk first down. And that also gets Grabowski up to over 100 yards rushing in back-to-back games. Now at the Golden Bear 33.
And I imagine we'll see the Riverhawks take this play clock all the way down to at least below 5.
Absolutely, yeah. They're going to take it down to at least 5 before they snap.
And it's under 10 and they're not even completely lined up.
5 seconds left on the play clock. Motion. Grabowski with a handoff. Looks like a gain of 2. Riverhawks just barely getting that play off as the play clock was expiring as a snap.
West New England not wasting their timeout yet.
2:35 left in this game here now. Ehrlich with a handoff to Grabowski once again. And Grabowski is able to get up to the 26-yard line, a gain of 5 there.
As we are now under 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2-minute warning now here. It's bringing up a 3rd down and 3 now for the Riverhawks.
And Western New England burns the last timeout.
So far, the Riverhawks here up 26-18 in this game, with Tommy Grabowski being one of the stars of this game, with it being so rainy, with 110 rushing yards right now. Josh Ehrlich with 81 rushing yards, and DK Weiss with 37. For the Golden Bears, Conrad Swanson, their quarterback, has 99 rushing yards. Tyler Millerick, their backup quarterback, actually has 20, and then Ryan Carlson, their starting running back, has 19 yards rushing.
The Riverhawks have been better at pounding the rock today and just running the ball.
Grabowski with both of the touchdowns today here, as well as 4 field goals for the Riverhawks as they line up for this 3rd and 3 from the Golden Bear 26. Grabowski with the handoff once again.
And it looked like they gave him a yard short. A yard or two short.
He gets to the 24-yard line. Bringing up a 4th and 1.
Seeming like the offense is out there.
The Riverhawks here can either go for it on 4th down and end the game with a couple of kneel downs, or they can kick the field goal and make it an 11-point game.
They'll probably try and draw an offsides and then timeout and kick a field goal.
Could be a quarterback
That's what it looks like.
Or like under center. Not something we see often. 2 seconds on the play clock. And the Riverhawks take their 2nd time out of the half with 1:07 left in the game. Fourth and 1 here. Looks like the coaches are going to debate whether they want to go for this or not, or go for the field goal.
I think you just go for the field goal and then
make it a 2-score game and put it out of reach.
Yep. It's not there's still some time, but it's pretty much out of reach at that point if you kick the field goal.
This offensive line, though, is pretty stellar when it comes to running and get a good push off the ball, so there is a possibility they try for a quarterback sneak here.
This does look like a long one, though.
It is indeed a long one. Western New England coming out of the timeout a bit early here now as Susquehanna breaks. And it looks like their offense will stay on the field, attempting to close out the game here, putting faith in the defense if they're not able to get this 1st down. From the Golden Bear 24, 4th and 1. Ehrlich back in the shotgun.
Only one receiver.
And Grabowski with a handoff is able to break tackle and slides down
at the 10-yard line.
And that there will pretty much end the game, barring one more kneel down by the Riverhawks offense here. .50 and counting on the clock now as the Riverhawks set up victory formation.
This one will move the Riverhawks to 4-0 as they enter the landmark play.
And as Ehrlich kneels down, that will be the end of the game here with 24 seconds left and counting. Riverhawks not needing to take another play, and the Riverhawks win 26-18 now. Like Noah said, taking them to 4-0. The Golden Bears fall to 2-2. the Riverhawks making it interesting there at the end with a couple of penalties and allowing the Golden Bears to get a touchdown there late.
Riverhawks will be back here next week against Catholic in the first landmark conference football game.
The first ever landmark conference football game here at Susquehanna. Definitely a big day. Also during Parents' Weekend.
And the Ring of Honor game.
That it is. It is. And as they shake hands, we will see you next time here on the Landmark Sports Network here on Flow Sports.